Hello, I'm Laura Mead, and I've been a meditation teacher for about 30 years. And one of the things that I hear from people commonly is, it is too stressful for me to meditate right now. Is it possible to be too stressed to meditate? And the answer is yes. Sometimes we can just feel too agitated, too worked up to sit down and focus to meditate. And so for times like that, there's an intervention technique that I would love to teach you that is very simple and is a great way to quickly bring you back to the present moment. It's called the 5-4-3-2-1 exercise. It was developed by Betty Erickson, and it's a very simple technique to cut through stress and anxiety, and again, bring us into the present moment. So if you're ready, what we'll do is we'll do this practice. It will be guided. It's simply a way of tuning into our senses. So find a comfortable position. For this one, you do want to be sitting up and with your eyes open because you're actually going to be using your senses during this practice. And you'll be looking around the room, noticing things in the room. It's a guided practice to help us come right back to the present moment. So if you're ready, let's begin. So we'll take just a couple of centering breaths, bringing us into the here and now. Just a couple of deep breaths to reboot our attention. And what I'm going to ask you to do first is to look around the room without moving too much and see if there are 5 things you can notice with your eyes. And you can even list them in your mind. I see a picture. I see the front door. I see a pillow on a couch. I see the rug. And I see the camera in front of me. Those are 5 things I can see. Now take a moment and notice 4 things you can touch or that you can feel with your body. So I can feel myself sitting on this couch. I can feel my hands, one lying on top of another. I can feel my legs where they're crossed. And I can feel my glasses on my nose. Those are 4 things I can touch. I'm going to notice 3 things I can hear. I hear wind chimes outside. I can hear the sound of a fan in the other room. And I can hear just a little bit of wind outside. Then we're going to notice 2 things we can smell. Now, if you're somewhere that there's not a lot of smell, you're certainly welcome to imagine a smell. Imagine the smell of fresh coffee. Imagine the smell of flowers in spring. And just recollecting 2 things you can smell. And finally, your final sense, the sense of taste, coming right into your mouth and noticing, is there any lingering taste in your mouth? Maybe from some tea that you've had or your breakfast or lunch. This is the 5-4-3-2-1 practice to bring you into the present moment. And take a moment now as we finish this practice, tuning into our senses. How do you feel in this moment? This whole practice is designed to just gently guide us back into the present moment. Very often the things that are stressing us out are things that we're worrying about in the future or things that have happened in the past that have captured our attention. The 5-4-3-2-1 practice is a great way to just recollect ourselves into the present moment. Now, this is interesting, even sometimes during stressful environments, you can find that this practice is very helpful. If you're on an airplane with a little turbulence and you're worrying about what might happen, practice this 5-4-3-2-1 in the airplane, in your seat, and see if it helps you calm down and come into the present moment. And it may be very helpful for just rebooting the attention. I want to thank you for joining me today. I'll be offering other meditations in other videos, and I hope you'll join me there too. Thanks a lot.